Good evening and welcome to your top headlines for the KWQC Digital Fastcast for Wednesday, January 14th. Starting us off, we now know the identity of the human remains found in Henry County, Illinois, almost 60 years ago. According to the Henry County Sheriff's Office, skeletal remains were found in rural Geneseo in October of 1966. Now, with the help of the DNA Doe Project, those remains have been identified as those of Ronald J. Cole of California. He went missing in 1965 when he was 19 years old. Cole's death is being investigated as a homicide. The DNA Doe Project says Cole was living with his half-brother, David Lefevre, who was previously named as the prime suspect in the case, but never charged. Tune in to the news this evening for more information on this development and to hear from the DNA Doe Project. Next up, one person is dead and two others were injured after a crash in Jackson County, Iowa yesterday afternoon. Jackson County officials got a 911 call about a single vehicle rollover crash on 33rd Street on the gravel road around 2 p.m., according to an Iowa State Patrol crash report. Officials say a vehicle was mowing the ditch when a truck tried to slow down and lost control. A 20-year-old and a 24-year-old were hurt and taken to the hospital, according to the crash report. The 20-year-old was flown to the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics. The name of the person who died has not been released at this time, pending family notification. And finally, some of Illinois' top Democrats say they're willing to consider targeted changes to the Safety Act if an upcoming judicial report says they're needed. Capitol News Illinois reports that Governor J.B. Pritzker and House Speaker Emanuel Chris Welch say the changes, if needed, would be narrow, despite Republicans wanting to see the law drastically overhauled. The most controversial part of the law is the Pretrial Fairness Act, which eliminated cash bail. Democratic leaders didn't go into specifics about what changes, if any, they're considering. Republican proposals include making all felonies eligible for detention instead of violent felonies, allowing pretrial release to be revoked if a new crime is committed while on release, and creating a presumption that someone should be detained when charged with a crime against a minor. And those were your top headlines for Wednesday, January 14th. In the KWQC newsroom, I'm Haley Ryan.